my name is Agatha and this is your monthly tarot forecast. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation with me, tarot or astrology consultation, please go to my services page, the link is below, and see my rates. Then if you'd like to work with me, just send an email to tuniazad@gmail.com. Also, you can support me through my Patreon page, the link is also below. Before going to the reading, I'd like to tell you that I have a newsletter, and if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and if you subscribe to my newsletter, you can win my monthly free tarot reading. The link is www.tinyletter.com/Duniazad. The link is also below. All my readings are written by me. There are no software readings. So this month is going to be a little bit different. You are going to choose between option A or option B, and I'll be using the decks, the Mini Rider-Waite, the Mini Connolly Tarot deck, and also be using for your personal angelical message the Karma Angels Tarot. So it's going to be 7 cards for option A and 7 cards for option B. This way it's more personal to you. Also, you can choose to have a question in your mind. Imagine, how will my work life be this month? So you'll pick, for instance, option B. Or how will my love life will be this month? You can pick option A. So you can just pick for a general reading option A or option B, or you can have also whatever type of question in your mind and pick one option or the other option. Okay, and that's it. Let's go on to your reading. Okay. Hello Aquarius, this is your tarot reading for March 2016. If you haven't picked before, please pick now between option A or option B. Option A or option B. I'm going to read this as the beginning, the middle, and the end of the month. So, Aquarius, if you picked option A, the cards that came out for you were the Six of Swords and the Tower card. First the Six of Swords, then the Tower. I'm thinking this is connected with your health, something to do with your health, a health issue. If it's nothing to do with your health, it's somebody else's health. You thought maybe that the road to recovery was firm and set, but something happens and the recovery doesn't happen. So you might have some sort of news that might fill you with inner turmoil, that cause some sort of inner chaos and outside chaos. I'm thinking health issues. This could be something to do with you or someone within your family. In the middle of the month, Aquarius, the cards that came out were the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So imagine there's some sort of generosity, even in terms of money. Someone helps you out. Maybe there's some, because of this health issue that you thought was solved, but it's not. And you have, health debts, and you have to pay health bills. Someone helps you out, even like an institution, an entity of some sort, gives you the money for you to pay those health bills. If it's not that, it's someone that, let's say you've tried every sort of treatment and there's nothing left, and there's another treatment somewhere, like in, I don't know, Mexico or Germany, whatever, some other place, and someone is generous and gives you an offering, so you can go to that place and try this new method, try this new treatment. I also thought that the health issue might not be connected with you, but might be connected with the child in your life. And if that's the case, people will be generous around you. Not just material, in a material sort of way, but giving you time, giving you, space, and like a shoulder to cry on. But also I thought could be like a grown child, like a child in your life, but it could be a fetus, like an unborn child. And you find out that the health issue has to do with your kid. I'm thinking about the Zika virus. that you find out that maybe your child is affected, your unborn child is affected by this Zika virus. So I thought that as well. And you are told that you will be given, that you will be helped. This is what you are told, I think. In the end of the month, the same card came out for you twice, Aquarius. It came out the Five of Cups twice. To me, in the end of the month of March 2016, there's like a big feeling of sadness, of loss. So maybe you find out that the treatment didn't work or will not work or something like that. Or it might be connected with you or with a child in your life. Or I also thought miscarriage, because you know the cups are laid down, and the liquid inside of them are spilled. The same here, and the cup connects with the female womb. Okay, it connects with that. So I thought of miscarriage. That's what I thought, and therefore that's this feeling of loss. If it's not a miscarriage, it's an abortion. That's what I thought. I'm not saying this is going to happen, okay? I'm not saying that. And that was decided. That was like the best route to take, and you have the help to do that. But still, there's this big sense of loss. If it's nothing to do with the baby, could be a child, could be your own health. This big sense of loss. I'm sorry to tell you that. Please check your rising sign and your moon sign. And this message might not apply to you this month, and like the moon sign might apply more, or the rising sign might apply more. So don't freak out, okay? The angel that came out for you, the angel card, was Cassiel, number 18, and I associate this with, I call him the ninja angel because he is always hidden. Look at him. Doesn't he look like a ninja? He looks like a ninja. Number 18, Cassiel, mediator and meditator. The challenge is to live in the world, but be not of it. And the lesson is life will continue regardless. Whatever happens, life will always continue. This enigmatic and distant Kabbalistic angel remains aloof and often hidden from human affairs. He is associated with Saturn, so he can bring tears and sorrow to those who deserve it. You don't deserve tears and sorrow, okay? I'm not going to read this as you deserving tears and sorrow. You don't deserve them. However, and this is the most important part, he also brings a state of moderation to chaotic situations. There's some sort of chaos that happens in your life, even in your health or somebody else's health, but it could be dealt in a moderate way. Okay, you can moderate this chaos. If this card appears as advice for one's own actions, we must take it that we should remain impartial and let events take their course. There should be no further meddling or engagement in the situation. I'm thinking miscarriage. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why. Like, events will take their course. Also, what I'm thinking is try not to feel. I mean, if you are sad, okay, be sad, but don't stay on that state for long. Try not to remain on that state for long. Okay? If you do that, if you try to remain and see everything from an impartial point of view, which is difficult, the sorrow that you have will be less. This is option A, Aquarius. If you picked option B, things are a bit better. The cards that came out for you, you have 4 major arcana cards in option B. To me, it's a very eventful month for you, and quite joyous and prosperous, I would say. So option B, you have the Magician and the Hermit card. It could mean that you are studying something in a very original sort of way, in a new way, in an inventive way. You are researching something in a new way. Or you have a period during the first 10 days of March of solitude, of going within, of being alone, not feeling lonely, but being alone, with yourself, like a period of inner research, inner reflection. So you can kind of think about what are the values that matter to you the most, like a period where you will try to kind of identify the values that matter to you the most, but it's also a period of, it has to do with wisdom, this card. And you go in search of this wisdom, but you go with some, it's like a new thing which you've never tried before, and you go about it in an original sort of way. So these are very good cards in the beginning of the month. In the middle of the month, the cards that came out for you were the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm thinking this is connected with work. I'm thinking that there was some sort of competition in work, and you were the winner. And why were you the winner? Because the card that came out after the Five of Swords, it's like a half victory. It's not a complete victory, but you won. And you won because you are a very hardworking person, you are a very talented person, and I think you prepare for it because in the beginning of the month you were studying something, and you were preparing for it in an original sort of way. You allied originality with the orthodox. You allied wisdom with something new, something which was never tried before, because Aquarius is an original sort of person. So you've achieved a winning, because you are a hardworking person, you are a talented person, and you are an original person. And I think that you have the ability to mesh into to bring into the orthodox world new concepts, original ways of acting and behaving and being. So you have that ability. In the end of the month, you have another two cards that belong to major arcana. It's the Empress and the Strength card. So first is the Empress and the Strength. So at the end of the month, you achieve some sort of prosperity, of material abundance, of financial gain, because you are very courageous, and you have extreme self-discipline. And you have like strength of character, you have inner strength and outside strength, so you have the ability to go about what you want in a very disciplined manner, in a very courageous manner, and because of that you achieve some sort of prosperity. I'm thinking that this connects to the middle of the month. You've won something, and now it kind of demands at the end of the month that you work for it. But you prepare for it. Whatever you want, you prepare for it in the beginning of the month because you study it. Probably you came home from a hard day at work. You worked for 8 hours or more, and then you come home, and through the night you'd study something that allows you to win something. And now you have to keep on, making that vision come true. But you have more than you have all the abilities, you have the inner strength, and you have the courage to make it come true, and that will bring you prosperity and abundance into your life. So what is the angel card that came out for you, Aquarius, whom those of you who picked option B? It was Jaliel number 15, and Jaliel seems to be appearing a lot in these readings. Jaliel and Metatron, they keep showing up, I don't know why. Jaliel is the fixer of faults. The challenge is to let go of control even if it leaves you feeling vulnerable. And the lesson is there is a power that protects those who truly love. This angel, Jaliel, bestows victory to the vulnerable. Victory. Also, there is victory. There is. In the middle of the month, there's some sort of victory because it's the Five of Swords. And I think it's you who are victorious. We see in this card the saying, where there is a will, there is a way, and you have plenty of will. Plenty of will. The will is represented in the beginning of the month by the Magician, and the end of the month by the Strength. You have plenty of will. Whatever you want, you can achieve it. This angel brings attention to relationships, helping us fix faults, our own and those of others, and find harmony. If there is a situation that is broken, this card in a future position assures us that it will find a solution. I think it has more to do, this card in particular. I think the message of this angel is that whatever you want to achieve, you can, because where there is a way, where there is a will, there is a way. I think this is the main message for you, Aquarius. Okay? So this is the reading that I have for you, and I hope you have a great month. Bye bye.